They walked into court thinking their story would fool everyone, but one by one, the truth started slipping out under the judge's questions. And within seconds, their entire plan backfired right in front of the courtroom.
Hey, Miss Doug, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Okay, Judge. Well, I'm bringing Tim to court today because he's not taking care of his children, his responsibility, and I need help, so for child support.
All right, when you say he's not taking care of his responsibility, what do you mean by that? Financially? Is he not picking them up? Because you know, that can mean a lot of things.
Exactly. So he's not picking them up. I'm going to pay someone to go pick the kids up from daycare.
Okay. You're paying them, you said?
I'm paying out of pocket.
How much are you paying?
Approximately $200 a week.
A week?
Yes.
Okay.
This case begins with a mother bringing the father of her 3 children to court, claiming he refuses to help financially and doesn't contribute to their daily needs. She says she is paying hundreds every week just to manage daycare transportation and medical expenses, while he continues to enjoy nightlife and spend money in clubs. The father immediately pushes back and calls her story cap, meaning he believes she is lying. Right away, the courtroom is set up for a major conflict because one parent says she's struggling alone, while the other insists he has already provided plenty of support.
Well,
Miss Doug, pay attention to me.
Well, Judge,
now you were in the club as a patron.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
say as a patron.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And he was appealing to me. He had, you know, he was suave. So he approached me and we exchanged numbers.
Okay.
And then the next day we went out for breakfast, and you know, from there we just were inseparable until he started back clubbing. I guess the kids became too much for him.
Oh, okay. So in between that time, you all had the 3 kids.
Correct.
Got you. Okay.
So we've been on again, off again, more off than on, and I need help with these kids.
How long have you all been off?
Right now it's been about 2 years.
2 years. All right.
2 years too long.
Who do the children live with?
They live with me.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Because we don't know where Mr. Tim lives. So.
Okay. Well, we're going to get that from him in just a moment. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to Mr. Tim?
Not at this moment, Judge.
Okay. All right. Now, Mr. Tim, give me your last name because I don't just want to call you, you know, by your first name.
No.
Unless you prefer me to call you Mr. Tim.
No, it don't matter. Hall.
Hall? Okay, Mr. Hall. Now, you said she was capping. Let's talk about that.
Big cap.
At this point, Ms. Doug introduces screenshots that allegedly show Tim spending money at clubs and throwing cash around. In child support cases, lifestyle evidence like this can strongly influence a judge because it suggests someone may have money available but is choosing not to prioritize their children. Tim quickly denies the accusations and insists she is exaggerating the situation. Now the judge is faced with 2 very different stories, one claiming financial hardship and the other claiming the support was already provided.
So.
Did you call her baby?
Yeah, you know, she got my heart. She had my kids, so like she always got my heart.
So why don't y'all just get back together?
No,
I'm a pass.
Okay.
It's been there, done that, ain't
That's
gonna go back. Yeah.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
So, Mr. Hall, you said you gave her this money. She's saying no. You don't have any receipts or anything to confirm it.
It's not looking real good, is it?
It's not. What do you do for a living?
I'm a rapper.
You're a rapper? Okay. And how much money do you make?
I make about like 200,000, but it's like that's whenever you know taxes and everything is deducted. She on my neck about payments and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I get about at least 30,000, you know what I'm saying, to myself that I can use for myself and what I want to do. So
Which is throwing it in the club.
Which is throwing it in the club, of course.
Mr. Hall,
So
Mr.
she's taking
Hall,
off.
I may look young, but I wasn't born yesterday, okay?
Okay.
Do not come in here and waste my time.
I ain't with you.
You and I both know that I have heard that song and dance over and over again, where people come in here and say they make all of this money, but the moment they realize they're more than likely, or if there's a possibility they could be placed on child support, they try to diminish it and say, oh, I don't make this much, but it really is that much. You follow me?
I'm following you, but here's the thing.
The math ain't mathing.
Here's the thing though. She takes a chunk out of my money. Then you gotta understand too, I got a rap career.
All right.
So I put a lot into that, so that way I can feed mine. Don't do that. Don't do that. We trying to put on a good show for these people.
Well, no, you don't.
This moment becomes one of the most surprising parts of the hearing when Tim claims he's been giving Miss Doug $10,000 a month in child support. That amount would total between $70,000 and $80,000 over several months, which would normally be more than enough to cover the children's needs. However, when the judge asks for proof of those payments, Tim admits he didn't bring any financial records, bank statements, or receipts to verify his claim. Without documentation, the judge cannot rely on the statement alone, which immediately weakens Tim's argument.
So is that true or is that not true?
That's true.
Okay.
So like, the rapping, that's where it goes to. That's where the majority of it goes to, for sure.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
So is it possible that $200,000 is your bottom line and you actually make more?
Nah.
Because you just agreed with her when she was talking about throwing money in the club. All right. Well, I tell you what, when you bring something in here that suggests that you make less, as well as suggests that you've given her $70,000, $80,000, then we will consider it at that point. But today I can only go off of the evidence that I heard. You don't have any type of 1099s or anything to show that you're paying other people any expenses, anything like that.
This is my expense right here.
Okay, Mr. Hall, you came here to waste my time.
I work, Mr. Hall. I work.
Yeah, I know you work for sure.
And you know, I don't like to steal people's phrases, but according to what Ms. Doug said, and I'd have to agree with her, the math ain't mathing. It's really not. Because if you're spending that type of money on kids, you're gonna bring that to court. That's the first thing you're gonna want me to see. Right?
Right.
Okay. All right. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to base your child support off of that $200,000.
The case takes another important turn when Tim admits under oath that he earns about $200,000 a year as a rapper. In family court, a parent's own testimony about income can become key evidence used to determine support obligations. Even though Tim tries to explain that much of the money goes toward his music career and other expenses, the judge focuses on the income figure itself. Since he hasn't presented documents showing a lower income, the court must rely on the number he provided.
Right now, without any reimbursement of health insurance or any credit for health insurance that you could possibly get that's cheaper than $250, you're looking at make sure I got this right, $2,969 a month.
Mm-hmm. But that's a break, because you said you give me $10,000, so that's a whole break.
You know,
Yeah.
You shouldn't be bothered. Yeah. You shouldn't be bothered.
So, Mr. Hall, excuse me. I know you're still soft on her, but I'm talking to you right now. All right. So, did you have access to health insurance that would be cheaper than $250 a month?
Yeah, I can get some.
Okay. So this is what we're going to do. It doesn't change your child support amount really at all. So
after reviewing the testimony, the judge calculates child support using Texas guidelines. Although Tim claimed to have already paid large amounts, the lack of evidence means the court cannot credit those payments. Based on the income he admitted to earning, the judge orders him to pay $2,969 per month in child support for the 3 children. The judge also addresses health insurance, explaining that if Tim cannot provide cheaper coverage, he will need to reimburse the mother for the costs she currently pays.
What we will do, instead of you paying her $250 a month for reimbursement, I'll give you credit of $100.
Oh, okay.
But you have to enroll the children in health insurance within the next 30 days. If you don't do it within the next 30 days and she comes back, you'll be paying her the $250 reimbursement.
We'll be back, Judge.
No,
okay.
We'll be back.
Well, that has nothing to do with me. All right. So your child support amount will remain at the $2,969. You know, of course, like I said, that's depending on you getting the health insurance. If not, that number will go up.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, we probably gonna see you.
Okay. You're gonna see me again because you're gonna do what I'm suggesting, right?
That's kept.
Oh, okay. Well, Mr. Hall, is there anything else? Mr. Hall, is there anything further?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Ms. Doug, is there anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, if there's nothing.
This case highlights a major lesson often seen in family court claims alone are not enough without proof. While Tim insisted he had already given large amounts of money, he was unable to provide any records to support those statements. Because of that, the judge relied on the income he admitted to earning and applied the legal guidelines to determine child support. The final order ensures financial support for the children moving forward, closing a case that began with accusations but ultimately came down to evidence and accountability.
You brought this case before the court?
That's correct.
Okay. What's going on?
So basically, she didn't show up today, as you can see. 2 kids. I'm actually making $95,000 a year. I've recently quit my job in hopes that maybe you might be able to help me relieve some of the stress of affording a higher child support bill.
Did you really just come in here and say that?
Well, I mean,
All right, everyone, get ready for a case that quickly turns from a simple child support dispute into something much more revealing. One parent claims the other intentionally walked away from a high-paying teaching job just to avoid paying proper support for their adopted child. At first, it sounds like a messy breakup disagreement, but as the judge starts asking questions about income, employment, and responsibility, the truth slowly begins to surface. And when the defendant admits why she changed jobs, the courtroom tension rises immediately. The real question becomes, was this just a career change or an attempt to dodge financial responsibility for a child?
You pay for your girlfriend. Wait a minute, let me get
Yes.
this straight. Mr. Navarro,
yes,
you made $95,000 a year.
I did. I don't know anymore.
You did. You quit intentionally. And I would reduce your child support, but yet you've gone to Africa and Europe and you've taken your girlfriend and you paid for her to go as well?
Yes.
And you have not taken either of your children. That's correct?
No, that's true. I've taken them on one trip to Disney World and we had a blast. Yeah.
No, that's not how this works.
Okay.
So yeah, no. Although she is not here today because she was served, she should have been here today.
I understand. That doesn't help my case?
No, that does not help.
This moment is where the judge begins digging into the financial details, and what she discovers raises serious concerns. The defendant used to earn about $55,000 a year as a teacher, yet now she works a retail job making significantly less, despite having a master's degree in accounting. In family law, this kind of situation can trigger something called intentional underemployment, where someone purposely reduces their income to lower child support payments. Courts take this very seriously because child support is calculated based on what a parent is capable of earning, not just what they claim to earn at the moment.
Your case because you came in this courtroom and said that you made $90,000 a year and you intentionally quit with the hopes that you would come to court today and I would just give you what you're asking for. Yeah, that's not how this works.
It's not.
You're a guy. If you were not a guy, I would call you I would tell you by Felicia.
Yeah.
Because that's just ridiculous.
I completely understand where you're coming from.
Obviously you don't, because you are trying to make a mockery of this courtroom.
I meant no disrespect to you, and that was not my intention.
Oh no, you didn't disrespect me. You disrespected your children.
Okay, I can see what you're saying.
Watch the judge's reaction here, because the tone of the courtroom changes instantly. When the defendant explains that she doesn't want to make more money just to give it away, that statement becomes extremely important. In legal terms, that admission suggests the job change may have been deliberate. And that matters because child support isn't about one parent giving money to another. It's about ensuring the child has financial stability. Judges often look for honesty and responsibility. And when someone openly admits they reduced their income on purpose, it can significantly influence how the court calculates support.
To get a reduction in child support so you can continue to take, what's your girlfriend name?
Melissa.
So you can take Melissa on rendezvous,
Yes,
right?
yes.
No, yeah, that's not what's
It's
getting ready to happen.
not just that. It's there's other things that I would like to do. I would like to spend more time with my kids. If she were here, then I'd be able to.
When were you going to spend more time with your kids? Because she doesn't have to be here.
Legal ruling becomes clear. Instead of calculating child support using the defendant's new lower salary, the judge bases the payment on the $55,000 income she previously earned as a teacher. This is known in family law as imputed income, meaning the court assigns an income level based on a person's education, experience, and earning potential. The reason for this rule is simple. Without it, any parent could quit a good job and claim they can't afford to support their child. By applying this principle, the judge ensures that the child's financial needs remain protected.
And so the things that I have now.
Mr. Navarro,
Yes.
you're giving me a heart attack up here, okay?
Okay.
You're
I don't-
giving me a
I don't
heart
understand-
attack
I
up
don't
here.
understand how. I can't even. You know.
You're saving money,
Yes.
but you're going to Europe and Africa. So you're saving money. Where y'all going next? Aruba?
Well, I have money saved for the kids.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, this is what's going to happen. Your child support is not going to be reduced. I'm
Okay.
denying that relief. It is going to stay at what it's currently at. $95,000 a year. I have your gross at $7,916.60.
But beyond the legal calculations, this case also reveals how emotional these situations can become. Notice how the discussion shifts from financial support to accusations about love, attention, and even pets. These personal tensions often appear in family court because unresolved relationship conflicts spill into legal disputes. However, the judge consistently redirects the conversation back to the central issue, the well-being of the child. From the court's perspective, the most important question isn't who feels wronged in a relationship, it's who is fulfilling their responsibility to financially support the child.
7 cents, net at $6,183.88, based on 2 kids.
That's correct.
Right, 2 children, so 20.63%. That makes your child support obligation $1,275.73. You need to have Melissa pay that amount since she wants to go out of town with you.
If I don't have income now, how am I supposed to continue?
Let's see, how much did it cost you to go to Africa for you and Melissa?
Do we really have to discuss this matter?
Yeah, we do. You came to me. Yes, you're going to discuss whatever I ask you.
In the end, the judge delivers a clear message about accountability. Even though the defendant now earns less money, the court determines that she intentionally reduced her income and therefore calculates child support using her previous salary. The final order requires monthly payments of over $1,100, including health insurance contributions. This ruling reinforces an important principle in family law. Child support obligations cannot simply be avoided by choosing a lower-paying job. The court's priority will always be protecting the child's financial well-being. But what do you think about the judge's decision in this case? Was the ruling fair, or should the circumstances have been considered differently? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real courtroom stories and legal breakdowns.
Mr. Johnson, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Just bringing her to court today to try to increase my child support. We have 3 kids together.
2.
Well,
You have a kid, and we have 2.
I forgot she never claimed my other one, so we have 2 kids together. She's a realtor. I'm a school teacher. She makes quite a bit of money.
Ma'am, could you
All right, everyone, get ready for a courtroom moment that quickly turns personal. In this case, a father brings the mother of his children to court, asking for an increase in child support. He's a school teacher making about $50,000 a year, while she works in real estate and claims to earn around $150,000. But what starts as a financial discussion quickly turns into something deeper. Old resentment, sarcasm, and a lot of emotional tension between 2 parents who clearly have unfinished issues. As Judge Von de Bee listens carefully, the question becomes clear. Is this really about supporting the children, or is it about settling old scores between 2 former partners?
And I mean, I just need a little help. She helps everybody else, but she doesn't help the kids like she should. The 2 kids that we do have together, struggling in school, they're falling behind. I just feel like the amount of money that she pays for all the luxury stuff she has, the Louis V bag, she should put that money towards tutoring for our children or something. I see her looking at me. She know everything I'm saying is accurate, so it is what it is.
Okay.
Any assistance I can get is greatly appreciated.
Okay, now you say you want to increase child support.
Yeah.
How much money are you getting right now from her?
I feel like I
$450.
don't know how she finessed the system like that to, yes, y'all may need to look into that too.
You so mad that you
The
broke.
PP
Ooh, ma'am, don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
didn't tell him to be a little teacher. That was on him.
Listen.
I'm a
I
hustler.
done tell you to
Like,
sell the little houses you sell either.
little houses,
Little houses.
but you taking me to child support court. Oh, okay.
'Cause I need your little, I'm not ashamed to say I need your little money.
Okay, go ahead.
It is what it is.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I got choked up.
I'm sorry too.
Yeah,
Lord.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you got your
I'm
little
sorry I
job
even got
and
in-
you need my
in
little
relationship
money.
with you, honestly.
know? No.
You can immediately see how tense the situation is. The father explains that he's paying $500 a month for the children's health insurance while trying to support them on a teacher's salary. He argues that the mother makes far more money and should be helping more financially. But instead of a calm discussion about the kids, the conversation quickly becomes emotional. Insults start flying, and both parents seem more focused on attacking each other than addressing the children's needs. Judge Von de Bee steps in to keep control of the courtroom and reminds them that the case isn't about their past relationship. It's about what's best for the kids.
What did I do? I used what I had, right?
Not for
to
tutoring.
level up.
Not for
to level
tutoring.
up.
Not
to
for
level
tutoring.
up. To level
Not
up.
for tutoring.
Okay, so you're mad.
I am mad.
Your Honor,
My kids can't spell. My son in the 7th grade counting on his fingers. That's embarrassing.
But they live with you. You go to work from 9 to 5.
How about
My
you
schedule
help?
is flexible.
You can
so
help.
with that extra time, what should you be doing?
Mr. Johnson.
You should be helping our children, right?
Mr. Johnson.
You should be helping our children, right?
You said you were going to do the mannequin challenge, right?
Sorry.
So no loud outbursts. Don't be so mad. You're here today for me to help you, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you can't get in your feelings and be distracted from what it is that you want.
Catch flights.
Okay.
Not feelings. Catch flights. Not feelings.
Okay, now
Don't catch these
Catch
hands.
flights.
Continue.
Not feelings. Okay, so Your Honor, basically he's upset because him and I are no longer together.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise.
That is the real
Don't
reason.
you
say I'm
still
upset.
like her?
Yeah.
This is the moment where the case really starts to shift. During the discussion, the mother reveals that she works flipping houses and makes around $150,000 a year. That number immediately becomes the most important detail in the courtroom. In family court, lifestyle arguments and personal insults don't determine the outcome. Income and financial responsibility do. The father tries to criticize how she spends money and even questions the home she sells. But legally, what matters most is her verified earnings. And once that number is on record, the judge now has the information needed to calculate child support.
Oh, it's okay.
I need the money, the financial
It's okay.
support.
Oh,
You
okay.
can like
He needs
me.
the
I don't
money.
even like the
got
houses. I don't even like
history.
the houses she sell. They fall apart.
It doesn't matter.
Period, they fall
It doesn't
apart.
matter. But you got me here for my money.
Ma'am, are
The
you-
falling apart houses is what's gonna make you money, right?
Ma'am, are you selling lemon homes?
No, ma'am,
Lemon.
I'm not. No, ma'am, I'm not.
They
I am
ain't-
a flipper. Flipper.
Okay.
Flipper.
Is a flipper, exactly.
So basically what you do is you purchase a home and you fix it up and you sell it.
Okay. That sounds like a nice little income.
Correct.
Right? How much are you making?
Get $150,000 a
Okay.
year.
All right.
First of all, the inspector, everybody for these houses, our family members. So they say it looks good.
Oh
People move
my
in.
goodness, really? But what
My
are you
bad.
and the kids stay in? You stay in one of my flipped houses, right? Right.
Y'all stay in the flipper?
Right?
At this point, Judge Von de Beem notices something that completely changes the tone of the argument. The father is criticizing the houses the mother flips, suggesting they're poorly built or falling apart. But then the judge points out something important. He and the children are actually living in one of those houses. That instantly weakens his argument. It's a powerful reminder that in court, every statement matters. When people speak out of frustration, they sometimes unintentionally contradict themselves, and judges notice those inconsistencies very quickly. Moments like this show why staying calm and focused in court is extremely important.
So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and order the child support. Now, what he said is true in terms of the child always being with him.
It ain't funny,
It's nothing.
but it's real.
The minute that I flip one house is nothing. That's chump change.
I'm getting ready to flip over this bench if you all don't pay attention to what I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so the children live with you primarily?
Yes.
Okay, $150,000 per year.
Correct.
All right, 2 kids. That brings your gross to $12,500. Now, I hope you weren't anticipating receiving all of that $150,000 for, or her child
Honestly,
support to
she
be
could
based
just pay
on
for
that.
the tutoring for the kids. I don't want my kids to be dumb. I want my kids to live the life that she lived, traveling and
I
all
want my
that.
children to live the life that I
Go
live.
pay for them to go to tutoring.
No, how about, Your Honor?
Okay, this is what this is.
Your Honor's talking.
Hold on.
So you quiet,
Excuse
Your
me.
Honor talking.
Excuse me. This is what we're going to do. Your gross is going to be, of that $150,000, it's going to be $12,500. She's actually capped. So in Texas, her
Everything she said was cap. Okay.
okay. I don't know what that means,
Like them
but
caps in your mouth.
I'm going to go ahead. Silver caps.
No, he got the white ones. I paid for them silver
Okay.
caps to be removed, and now he got the white ones.
Okay.
Tell Your Honor that.
Well, moving
Tell Your Honor
right
that.
along. Her
We reach the key legal moment in the case, the child support calculation. Even though the mother earns about $150,000 per year, Texas law places a cap on the income used to determine child support. That means the court only considers up to $9,200 in monthly net resources when applying the formula. Based on that calculation for 2 children, the judge determines that the mother must pay about $2,300 per month, plus reimbursement for the children's health insurance. That brings the total monthly support to $2,550.
You mean like take them in a car?
Yeah, like if I take them to tutoring, can that reduce that? 'Cause
Yeah, I don't want her around me. No.
I didn't say you. I said my children. You said that you're concerned.
Did you ask me a question or did you ask him the question?
Okay.
Oh, okay. To answer your question, no.
Yes.
Does not. It has no impact on that whatsoever. Transporting your children to tutoring is called parenting.
All right.
Is there anything further?
Can I go?
Oh, sure. As soon as I dismiss you. Is there anything further, sir?
I just want to say, yeah, God has blessed me in ways that I couldn't imagine.
So now you're going to bring God in this.
I just appreciate you
so
for
hypocrite.
understanding
you
my
such a
frustration and my pain. And
well, I didn't make a ruling based on your frustration and your pain. I made a ruling based on what the law said I can do with what's in the best interest of these children.
Despite all the tension, sarcasm, and emotional arguments between the parents, the judge's decision comes down to one simple principle: the law and the best interest of the children. The mother's income placed her within the child support guidelines, and the court ordered her to pay $2,550 per month to support the kids. What stands out most in this case is how quickly personal frustration can take over a serious conversation about parenting. At the end of the day, child support isn't about revenge or pride. It's about making sure the children have the support they need to succeed.
I want to say how good it is to be in front of you, because I know you are a fair judge and you going to hear this right, because, you know, a brother needs some help around about now.
Okay.
But my ex over here, Vagelina, she need to be coming up off the insurance money for these kids. She has not given me any help as far as like taking care of these kids. And then she want to play sports. I need help.
All right, how many kids are we talking?
3.
3? Okay, what are their ages?
16, 12, and 9.
All right.
Who kids are 16, 12, and 9?
All right, everyone, get ready, because this case quickly turns into one of the most confusing and dramatic child support disputes we've seen in this courtroom. Miss Tyler walks in claiming she has finally brought proof that she's been paying health insurance, medical bills, and sending money regularly for her children. But she also makes serious accusations against Mr. Staretians, saying the kids are living in poor conditions and that the child support money may not be going toward their needs. From the very beginning, the judge can sense tension between both parents, and what starts as a simple financial dispute is about to reveal a lot more about how these children are actually being cared for.
I just take care of the little third one because she won't come around.
Okay.
I mean, he all right and stuff like that, but I take care of the third one. He all right, he's straight.
Okay.
But I don't get any insurance payments or any assistance. When these kids have to go to the doctor, when they have to be out of school because one of them hurt their leg or their arm or something like that, I don't get no help. I call her. Well, that's you taking care of them kids. I know that, but I didn't have them. So,
I understand your
I just need
frustration.
some help on this.
I understand your frustration.
Thank you.
Were y'all in a relationship?
We were married, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. So y'all are divorced.
Indeed.
All right. So you're under the divorce decree. Who had custody of the kids? Like who were? Okay, you. Okay. All right. So there was an agreement not to receive or pay child support at the time of the divorce?
Well, I didn't really want to.
I don't think the mother should pay child support to the father. You're the father.
I'll get to you in just a moment, and we'll touch on that comment you just made.
Your Highness, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of stuff I have to deal with. She don't want to do nothing for the children. Nothing.
Okay. She doesn't come and pick them up or anything like that?
I ain't gonna
Lie
say
about
that.
it.
I ain't gonna say that.
Lie about it.
Excuse me. That's it.
My apologies.
Don't apologize, just don't do it. Okay?
Came and picked them kids up when they had that versus battle.
Okay.
She came and picked them up.
All right.
Other than that,
Was it something special about that battle?
them kids wanted to see it, so she was down for it and stuff like that. Other than that, she ain't come to pick. You ain't come pick them up for Easter. Not one Easter. One.
Okay. Now, Mr. Lewis, is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her and she gets to tell me her side?
Now I want you to hear what she got to say right quick, because it ain't gonna be too much of nothing. I just need you to help me with this insurance.
Health insurance and child support, right?
I ain't gonna really push that, but and you know, with you being the judge, Your Honor, you can push that child support, because we need a little help. We need a little help.
Okay.
It's hard out here.
All right. Well, can I move over to her?
Yes, ma'am.
At this point, Miss Tyler begins presenting her evidence, and this is where the legal side of the case really starts to matter. She shows receipts for health insurance payments and hospital bills, claiming she has been financially supporting the children the entire time. But the judge quickly notices something important. Many of the payments were sent through Cash App without any memo stating they were for child support. In family court, that detail can make a huge difference because if payments aren't clearly labeled, they can sometimes legally be considered gifts instead of official child support payments. So even though Miss Tyler believes she's been doing the right thing, the way the payments were documented could complicate how the court interprets them.
You do not want this case dismissed?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
$750 a month on top of the insurance that I pay a month. And he just got a new car.
Okay.
And I believe he is about to move.
But he would need a car for the transportation of 3
There
children.
was absolutely nothing wrong with the...
How do you know nothing? How do you know nothing was wrong with his car?
I'm there every week at least twice or 4 times to pick up and drop off.
That doesn't mean that nothing is wrong with his car.
Pick up and drop off.
Doesn't mean
he
that
got a
nothing
new
is
car
wrong with
because
his car.
he let his new girlfriend get the other car.
So are you mad about that?
No, I'm not. I'm mad that my money is not going to my children and he has me in court asking for more money.
How do you know it isn't going to the children?
My children tell me, Mama, we don't have food in the house.
Do they
Mama,
tell you that or
they
you
do
ask
tell me
them?
that. Oh no, I don't have to ask them.
Well, and while
any
we're on the subject of the children, how old are they?
My children, Earth, Wind, and Fire, our children.
Well, he said
Are
one of
7
them. He said one of them is not his child.
No, all 3 of them, 7, 9, and 11. 7,
That's far
9,
off.
You see
and
what I'm
11.
saying? You see
And
what I'm
yes,
saying,
I do
Judge?
want them to play sports because he have them at home playing video games where they're learning to play with strippers on some video game, but the girls shaking their tail on the table, on the pole, on the video game. That's what he got them doing. And
What kind of sports are you
I just
trying
want
to
them to
put
play
them in?
football, basketball.
Are you
They
going
can do
to
tennis.
cover
I
that
do not
expense?
mind.
Okay.
I actually want them back. My son walked in on him and his friend with a stripper, with a coinage, because he only makes what? A garbage, you pick up garbage and drop off
Okay,
garbage.
you don't have
That's
to shade him.
No shade,
Least
that's
he's
his occupation,
working.
ma'am. I'm
Least
not.
he's working.
I'm not, no tea, no shade.
My job
If he
is
can
waste
pick-
management. While she trying to trip, it's waste
Pick up trash,
management.
drop off trash, and then pick up trash and pay for it with my coinage. So I don't feel that I should need to pay him anything.
Now things start getting even more chaotic as both parents begin arguing about basic facts regarding their own children. The discussion about birth certificates, ages, and even the children's identities creates serious confusion in the courtroom. For a judge, this kind of contradiction is a red flag because credibility is extremely important in family court. If parents cannot clearly present accurate information about their children, it makes it much harder for the court to determine what is actually true. At this moment, Judge Von de Bee seems to realize that both sides may be exaggerating or misunderstanding parts of the situation, which makes the judge's job even more difficult.
It didn't turn out that way today, Your Honor. Didn't turn out that way.
Okay, so she is your witness.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what is your name? Yes.
Shantae.
Okay. Did you forget your name?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Now, Miss Shantae, what? And you will not
I got
disrespect
quiet. I got quiet.
and disrupt her.
I get quiet.
Okay, please. Thank you. Now, Shantae, what's going on? Has she been giving this man $750 a month, or is
No.
his account
No,
true
ma'am.
that it's only $700 or so dollars?
There's
in total?
only $785 that's been given the whole year.
Okay.
The whole year.
Okay. Shantae,
So where's
are
the
you
rest
sure?
of the money?
Wait, Miss
Excuse
Shantae.
me. No, you wait. You wait. I'm about ready to have my bailiff escort you out of here.
Square business, Your Honor.
You too.
I've been taking care of your
Both of you.
kids.
And Shantae, I know you just did not sit in this witness seat and start talking.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't be sorry. Don't do it. I'm going to tell you just like I told these two. Only answer the questions that I ask you, all right?
Okay.
So you're saying she's only given $785 for the entire year?
For the whole year.
Okay. And Dad is being truthful about...
This is the moment where the entire tone of the case changes. When the judge starts asking direct questions about how the child support money was used, Mr. Lewis admits that some of the money helped pay for a trip to Disneyland. While spending time with kids can be positive, child support is legally intended to provide essential support such as housing, food, and daily care. The problem becomes even more serious when it's revealed that the family had already lost their housing and were staying with his mother. That admission immediately raises concerns for the judge about whether the money was actually being used in the best interest of the children.
Defamation.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Okay.
jealous at all, dear.
Why don't you take care of your kids? Send the money.
You're absolutely
Where's the
right.
money?
But weren't you? Wait. No. She wants to talk. Now, ma'am, weren't you the one?
Where's the money?
No. Weren't you the one that texted
If
me
you ain't
and
talking
said,
about money, I don't hear nothing. Where's the
No,
money?
it is about
The
money.
money,
Aren't
the
you
money.
the one that said thank
Ching,
you,
ching,
ma'am,
the
so
money?
much for sending us the money for your kids?
Judge,
Because he's taking me
Judge.
on a trip next weekend.
No.
Isn't that the BS that
Mind
you
your
sent me?
business.
'Cause
We
that's
just
how
need
I
our
know that
money
my
for the
check's been
kids,
posted.
Your Honor. We're just
And
here
then,
about
ma'am,
the
when
kids.
they went on the trip there, she thought she was doing something about sending pictures of her hairy, ran
Your
down,
Honor.
run over body. Honey, don't nobody want
Your
that but
Honor.
him. You see, I left her.
See, she just goes on and on and on and on. She don't even want to
It
be with
sounds
you.
like
Just send your
That's so
money.
untrue.
Excuse
dear.
me.
But you're also the girl that my kids saw him doing drugs off of your belly, right?
Excuse me?
Aren't you the girl that
No,
had the
ma'am.
white
Judge,
stuff?
hold on, wait, before you go.
That was
We need
her.
to
That was
decision
her.
about this
No,
insurance.
because that was
No.
her.
Lord,
So
no. We
I
need
have been
decision.
paying my coins. It's easy for
She
her to
just
say that I
mad.
don't pay, especially when he is sniffing it off of her belly region
Oh,
and when my
Lord
kids
Jesus.
walking in the room.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do because that went real left and I don't have time. I can leave.
I don't need you to do that. I promise, please.
Well, yeah. So it sounds like we probably need to reset this when you all have calmed down with some sense, not
Your
talk
Honor.
over each other. I think that's what we're going to do.
I just want my
We
children.
can. We're all calm, Your Honor. Can we
I
just
want my children.
Y'all
continue
are all
on?
calm because I got up to leave.
I mean, we don't want you to go. I don't want to come back and waste my time. I want to go back.
We
to
just-
work
it's
and take care of my
Obviously,
kids.
all three of you came here to waste my time. Shantae, I thought you were going to give me
No,
some
Your Honor,
information
we're
that
here-
I really needed.
We're here to.
Mr. Lewis, you filed this suit because you said you needed help. Sound like you just want to get revenge.
Miss Omnipotency, I promise you,
And
it's not that.
Miss Badgelina, am I saying that right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm really not sure why you're here.
I don't either. Me neither. I really would like my children.
Well, that's not going to happen because they've been living with Dad.
Thank you.
I'll keep fighting for them.
Okay, so this is what we are going to do today. And if I have any outbursts while I
It seems like the situation couldn't get more complicated. Mr. Lewis reveals that he plans to move out of state with the children in just 2 weeks. This is a major legal issue because relocating children across state lines usually requires approval from the custody court. Moving could significantly affect the mother's ability to see her children and maintain a relationship with them. Combined with the earlier revelations about eviction and questionable spending of child support funds, this new information becomes a critical turning point that forces the judge to reconsider how the support arrangement should work going forward.
the past year is $8,215 that you owe in back child support that is going to be paid to him monthly
He
at a
didn't
rate of
request
$100. Then on top of that, how much is it that you make a year?
Yeah, you just took it out.
200K.
She makes 200,000 a year.
Okay, all right.
200,000 a year is what she makes.
Okay, thank you. Now, nothing else while I'm talking. Okay, thank you.
But they just
Health
for me.
insurance, $200. You get credit for that.
Oh, no.
Your child support is going to come out to $2,760 plus the $100 reimbursement, bringing your amount to $2,860 per month.
So we brought the same type of evidence in here, and because he's hunching his, I have to pay the month.
Okay, that was inappropriate, first off. Second off, I made my ruling.
Which was a great ruling, Your Highness.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Sure was.
You almost didn't get it because
be
of
the
this
glory.
behavior. All right, are there any other questions?
No, man.
As I said, if you can bring, you saying that he didn't do it, it's not going to be sufficient. You have another witness over here who says that you haven't done it. So am I supposed to just believe, wait a minute, am I just supposed to believe that you have done it? You said you do it by direct deposit,
I
right?
do.
So that means you should have some slips to
I
show
do,
that
but
he's
he
not
don't have
telling the
any
truth.
either. He just have the mouth that he landed in.
Okay, well, here's the deal. What I said, you didn't have anything. Is there anything further?
No, man.
No, no, Your Honor.
You know what?
Okay, if there is nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Just me,
After hearing all the evidence and the admissions from both sides, Judge Vonda B reaches a clear decision. Because Mr. Steary, Lewis admitted that he plans to move and has used the child support money in ways that raise concerns. The judge orders that the child support payments will stop. However, Ms. Tyler must continue providing health insurance so the children remain medically covered no matter where they live. The ruling reflects the judge's focus on protecting the children's well-being while also addressing the financial responsibility between the parents. Now, the bigger question is, what happens next for these kids and their living situation? What do you think about the judge's decision in this case?